guys! Today we're going to be talking about growing in God's garden. Gardens are full of all types of plants. It could be vegetables or flowers or even trees. And we have an expert on plants who's going to teach us how they grow. So let's go over to her.
Hey guys, I'm Hannah and this is something fun. Today I'm going to teach you guys a little bit about science. Science is really cool, if you didn't already know that, because it shows us a little bit about how awesome our Creator God is and how cool His creation is. And today we're going to talk about the science behind flowers. Flowers are plants and they can be found in all different types of gardens, right? Like you guys have been talking about. So I'm going to show you how to do a little experiment. It's really simple and you can do it at home with your family. So all we're going to do is take some food coloring and we're going to drop it into different cups. They can be clear cups, tall cups, short cups, whatever kind of cups you have at home. Then we're going to add a little bit of water to each cup. Ta-da! So once you have your food coloring solutions totally completed, then you can take your white flowers, any kind of flower, and you drop them into each color. You can do as many colors as you want, as few colors as you want. You can mix your own colors. And then we wait. The longer you leave your flowers, the brighter the colors are going to be. And as an expert, I recommend leaving them in your food coloring solution for 3 to 4 days. I left this flower in for 2 days, and as you can see, the white flower is starting to turn blue. Crazy, right? So flowers in each petal and all through the stem have these veins that help the flower bring up water and nutrients and all sorts of good stuff from the soil. And we can start to see that when we dye the flower with the food coloring. It's really cool science. Thanks so much for experimenting with me today, guys. This has been something fun.
So today we're going to be learning about what God says about you being planted in God's garden. And I'm going to let you in on a little secret. You're a tree. No, I'm serious. Like, you're really a tree. Don't believe me? Follow me. Okay, so if we're going to explain how we're trees, then we should probably be next to a tree. But first, I want everyone to do their best impression of a tree. I'm going to count to 3, and on 3, everybody be a tree. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Whoa! I'm not a very steady tree. I hope you were better at that than me. But seriously, guys, God calls us trees. What's that all about? Psalm 1 says, "You are like a tree planted by a river that bears fruit and has wonderful leaves." Well, pretty sure I don't have leaves on me. You see, what God does in His Word is He uses things like this tree that we can see to describe things going on in our hearts that we can't see. When we follow Jesus, we are planted in God's garden. We belong to His family and He cares for us. Just like this tree is planted here and we care for it. Just like this tree has a trunk, we don't have an actual trunk, but kind of like a spiritual trunk. The trunk of the tree is where the tree grows. And every time that you read God's word, or you worship, or you pray, your spirit inside is growing just like this tree is growing. Now, it might be slow and you might not see it all the time, but I bet you're going to be amazed by the time you're an adult following Jesus, how strong in the Lord you are and how awesome you are at showing other people about Jesus. Just like you can see this tree, they'll be able to see you growing. Now, this tree also has roots. We can't see the roots from here, but that's what's growing into the ground and holding the tree in. We don't have roots on our feet, but we are in environments and in places just like this tree has roots in the ground. See, the roots give the tree nutrients. It's where it drinks up all of its water. And where you are is where you get fed spiritually. You have roots in your school, you have roots in your family, and you have roots in your church. But here's the thing, all of those things are going to change one day. You're going to grow up, have a family of your own, you might change churches, you're going to graduate school. But when you belong to God, your roots are in Jesus, and that never changes. You get to kind of like drink from all of the things of Jesus's love and joy and pull that up into your spirits, just like the roots of this tree pull that up from the ground. Now, this tree also has wide branches with leaves on it. You do too. Again, not physical leaves on your hands. You're not growing any fruit, but you do have fruit. Galatians says that the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. We don't actually grow apples and oranges. We get to grow love and joy. And what happens to fruit on a tree? Well, someone comes and takes it and eats it. You get to give love and joy and peace to all the people around you. Kind of picture like you're a tree walking around sprinkling love and joy for all the people you interact with. You know what else is inside of a fruit? A seed. And when that falls to the ground, it starts another tree. When you speak into people's lives and tell them how much they're loved by Jesus and all the things that Jesus has done for you, it plants a seed and they get to become a tree too. And you can actually help grow God's garden. How cool is that? So you're a tree. Go be a tree this week.
We're giving our lives, living just for you. Nobody else can touch you, others you outdo. We're giving our lives, living just for you. Nobody else can touch you, others you outdo.
Didn't think about my fine life. It wasn't that till I met Christ.
My life hasn't been the same. It's different since the day you came.
Yeah, living life that I dream of. Instead of hating, I'm learning about love.
Walking out the narrow way, I'll dance in sunshine all my days. We're giving our lives, living just for you. Nobody else can touch you, others you outdo. We're giving our lives, living just for you. Nobody else can touch you, others you outdo.
Walking out what I'm saying, you know he hears me when I'm praying.
Speaking to me every day, my heart is fixed, won't go astray.
Oh, and I won't forget the price that he paid to save this life.
Now I'm free from all my shame. Now I live to bring him praise. Living just for you. Living just for Nobody else can touch you, others you outdo. We're giving our lives, living just for you. Nobody else can touch you, others you outdo. Just for you, nobody else can touch you, others you outdo. We're giving our lives, living just for you. Nobody else can touch you, others you outdo.